Hello everyone and welcome to PE Academy. So in this video I'm going to be sharing with you some free online healthcare courses with certificates. So what these courses are for people that are already in the healthcare sector. Maybe you are a nurse or you are a doctor, or you generally work in the healthcare industry, and then you need some courses with certification, either because you maybe are planning to travel abroad for work and you need some courses to back up your resume or to gain more knowledge about the field of healthcare. So these courses are for you, and interestingly they are all free. So I'm going to be sharing with you about 10 of them. So if you are new to this channel, kindly click on that subscribe button to subscribe to this channel, PA Academy. All right, so without wasting time, so let's get into some of these courses that I'm going to be sharing with you. And however, the courses I'm going to be sharing with you, I'm going to be leaving a link to each of those courses in the description of this video so that you can also check them out and get started. All right, so the first one we are going to be looking at is a diploma in medical secretary. So if you look at this course, it's master the administrative skill you need to work as a medical secretary in this free online healthcare support course. So just like the short description is saying, so if you're looking forward to work as a medical secretary, this is a great course. If you look at it, as at the time of this video, this course currently has about 23,000 learners already enrolled with 48 reviews, so which makes it a good course. So if you are looking forward to work as a medical secretary, that's especially maybe if you are traveling abroad for work. So these are another great course that you can consider taking. It comes with a with certification. So this can help you build your resume. And even if you are not working as a medical secretary, if you are maybe you are just coming into working in the healthcare sector, maybe in an hospital, you've not have enough experience working in an hospital. So this is also a great course that you can look into, not only because you want to become a medical secretary, but if you are going to be working in the medical field, I think this is also a great course you need to consider. So if you look at the module, the first one is saying that medical secretary, the role and healthcare industry. The module 2 talk about medical record management and IT in healthcare, health safety and communication in medical office, medical ethics, billing and career prospects. So like I said, so even if you are not planning to work as a medical secretary, this is a great course, because if you are working in the maybe in an hospital, for an example, in an healthcare environment, you don't need to be a secretary before you have knowledge about some of these things. So you having knowledge of this thing will be a plus for you, so that if at all your secretary is not performing well, you should know what you are to expect, from your secretaries in terms of their roles and their responsibility and how to execute their duties. So knowledge of this will be a plus to you. So this is the first one I'll be sharing with you, a diploma in medical secretary. Right, so now let's go to the second course that I want to be sharing with you. Second one is nursing studies. So the nurse as team leader and teacher. So before we continue, so do make sure you watch this video to the end. There are some two important courses that are a very robust course that I'll be sharing with you later in this video. So do make sure you watch it to the end. So this second one is nursing study, the nurse as a team leader and as a teacher. I said gain a better understanding of a nurse role as a team leader, a teacher with this free online nursing course. So basically what this trying to let us understand, if you look at the course model, it said the nurse as a team leader and then the nurse as a teacher. As a nurse, you're a teacher to your patients, and also as a nurse, you can also be a team leader, where you have other nurses that are either getting instruction for you or that you are working together as a team. So if you are working together as a team, how do you go ahead to lead them so that you can achieve maximum result? So all of this information and what you are going to be getting from this course. So this particular course has about 18,000 students already enrolled. It has about 44 reviews. So if you look at, let me see one or two reviews. This is a great course for me. Being a nurse and thinking about going into a management position, it was very helpful and enlightening. So that's another point. If you are looking forward to go into a management position, maybe already in the nursing field, and then you want to take your career to the next level, so this is another course you might want to consider. So nursing studies, the nurse as a team leader and as a teacher. So I saw one in the module 2. Okay, so introduction to practical nurse as a teacher, teaching and learning strategy, factors which affect learning, step in learning process. So this is a good course you might need to consider. This is a 3 to 4 hours of learning, so to take about 3 to 4 hours to complete this course. So it's something that you can do choose one particular period of the day to go through it, and then it also comes with a certification. All right, so let's go to the third one. So the third one is nursing studies, role of nurse in surgical care. Roles of nurse in surgical care. So what are the roles of nurse in when it comes to surgical care? So this is what this course is going to be taking you through. This particular course has about 29,000 learners on the road. So this is one of the things that I look out for when trying to select some of these courses that I recommend. So it has about almost 30,000 right now and over 100 thumbs up. So gain a better understanding of the nurse role in the surgical care of patients with this free online learning course. So if you look at the module, they are going to talk about peri and preoperative patient care. So you're going to be learning what this actually means in case you don't know what it means. So the inter-operative phase, the recovery room phase, and you know, every other thing that you need to know as regards to surgical care as a nurse. So that's it for number 3, and then let's go to the fourth one. So the fourth one is a diploma in understanding medical terminology. Now this is a very, very important one. You know, as someone that works in the healthcare industry, or you are a nurse or you are a doctor, you have to have an understanding of some medical terminologies. You know, every profession, every field has its own terminology, either the nursing, engineering, or the law, or law field. You know, they all have their own terminologies. So in the healthcare sector also, they also have their own terminologies, and this course have put together some of those terminologies together so that you can have a full and better understanding, so that when you're in the midst of your colleagues or maybe doing an interview, and then they use some of those phrases or some of those terminologies for you, you know what it actually means. And this is a very robust course because it's a 10 to 15 hours of learning, so it's a lot of information in this particular course. And the course is pretty new because it currently have about 700 learners enrolled, but if you look at it, it's a very great course, which I'll encourage you to look into, to take a diploma in understanding medical terminologies. So it says, learn how medical technology, learn how medical terminology ensure effective communication in healthcare environments. So once you understand these terminologies, you yourself, you'll be able to communicate with either your colleague or with your patient, and then you have a confidence in yourself. All right, so this is the fourth one, diploma in understanding medical terminologies. So let's go to the fifth course. So still nursing studies, patient care, and hygiene. So most of these courses are nursing related courses, exactly. So however, even if you are not a nurse, as long as you are in the healthcare sector, healthcare niche, so these are courses that I'll highly recommend for you. So let's look at this one. So learn about important procedure and techniques used in patient care and modern nursing. So nursing has evolved over time, so you're going to learn about the latest techniques and the procedure in taking care of your patient. And hygiene is very important as a nurse. So this particular course has 82,000 learners as enrolled so far. It's over 300 reviews or thumbs up. So if you scroll down to look at one or two reviews, it says being not presently a nurse, the course is quite enlightening and educating. You can see this person is not yet a nurse, but has taken this course, and this is what the person has to say. Very enlightening. It's quite enlightening and educating. So this other person is saying, I'm glad to know about Alison for it, empowering the financial unstable learners to give them a go ahead with their studies. So these are the advantages you get from this platform. Courses are free, and that's why I'm also recommending them to you. So if you look at, for this particular course now, nursing studies, patient care, and hygiene. So let's take a look at the module. So it talks about adult patient care, advanced principle of patient hygiene, environmental health, and so environmental health and practicing, and environmental health and practical nursing. So these are just the module. If you click under it, there are still some other subtopics under each of those modules that you are going to learn that will be taught under this particular course. So that is it for the fifth one. I think we've gone halfway into some of the courses I'm going to be sharing with you. So now let's go into the sixth one. The sixth one is Introduction to Common Medical Conditions. This is another wonderful course. Introduction to Common Medical Condition. Let me say this, as as a nurse or healthcare worker, not everyone will know that this is your area of specialization. Maybe you specialize in one area or the other. They'll just believe, some might just believe that you have knowledge of everything that has to do with healthcare. But if you, with this course, now, Introduction to Common Medical Conditions, to give you an idea on some certain medical conditions that are very common. And if you look at them, they list it here. We have glucose, insulin, and diabetes. If you're in the healthcare, you know that if you're in the healthcare industry, you know that there's a relationship between your glucose or insulin level and diabetes. They're going to talk about blood sugar level, glucose concentration, conversion, heart disease and heart attack. If you look at the list of these medical conditions, you see that they are actually the common ones. So cancerous colon tissues, then you can see they are very common medical conditions that you see a lot of people who are coming to the hospital to make complaints or for one reason or the other. These are common medical conditions, childhood growth, systemic thinking about cancer. So this is another great course. Currently has about 12,000 learners already enrolled with 86 reviews so far. So let me see the one or two reviews. Let's see. All right, so very educative. I enjoy reading my notes. I'm very happy doing my course online. All right, so well explained video learning, clear and concise. So you can see these are positive reviews. So that is letting you to understand that this is a course that's actually worth your time. So, and it's actually a 3 to 4 hours of learning. So you can just pick a particular time of the day to just go through this course. So Introduction to Common Medical Condition. All right, so now let's go to the next one. So the next one talks about safe handling and administration of medication. So this is a very great course too, especially for those that are more based in nursing. So with currently 25 learners already enrolled. So it says, learn how health and safety guidelines can ensure the safe use of medication. So let's look at take a look at the module. So it just has 2 modules, but it is quite broad. So Introduction to Medicine Administration, safe administration of medicine, safe handling of hazardous drugs. So these are some of the things that this course is going to be exposing you to. They're going to be teaching you some of these things based on what is written in the course modules. And if you also you want to use the link to come on this site, if you look at the course description too and read about what they are saying, and then can take a look at what the certificate looks like. All right, so safe handling, that's it on safe handling and administration of medication. So do make sure you check it out. All right, so let's look at, we are currently at number 8. So this is CPR, AED, and first aid. Now, if you look at the way I arranged this course, I took out time to arrange it accordingly. Exactly. So as we are going towards the end of the course I'm recommending, you see that there are courses that are very, very important. So if you look at this one, this is CPR, AED, and first aid. As someone that is in the healthcare niche, this is something that you need to know how to do, irrespective of whatever sector that you're. As long as you're in the healthcare niche, healthcare sector, you're working in the healthcare industry, you should know how to do these things: CPR, AED, and first aid. Once there's an emergency, what are the first aid you ought to do? If you are to perform a CPR for a patient or for an individual, how do you go ahead, to perform those things and then you get good results to help save life. So CPR, AED, and first aid. And if you look at this course, it has almost 300,000 learners as enrolled so far. That has to tell you how, should I use the word, how hot this course is and how important this course is. And it's not that long, it's just a 1.5 to 3 hours of learning. So do make sure you check this out. So let's look at the course module. It's a first aid for injuries and illness. And then the second one talks about choking treatments. So that's where they talk about the CPR, AED, both for adults, child, infants, and some other skill training videos. So those are things that are embedded in this particular course. So this free online certificate course teaches you how to use CPR, AED, and first aid to save lives. And that's one of the things that is expected from healthcare. If you're in healthcare, one of the things I expected, you should know how to save life, and knowledge of CPR, AED, and first aid will go a long way in you saving people's life. All right, so that's it on number 8. So let's go to the number 9. So this number 9 is another comprehensive course. So it says diploma in nursing leadership and care management. Now, this particular course, I see it as a course that if you are interested in taking your career to the next level, to a higher level, especially as a nurse, maybe not that you are new to the field of nursing, but you're already a nurse and you want to take it to the next level. So this is a great course I would also want you to consider, diploma in nursing leadership and care management. This course is almost similar to, let me see, to this one. Yeah, nursing study, the nurse as team leader and teacher. But however, this particular one is more robust. It's a more robust course. So it currently has 41,000 learners already enrolled, which is very impressive, with over 200 thumbs up, and it's a 6 to 10 hours of learning. That's why I say it's a very robust course. So it said discover the essential role of a nurse leader today and learn more about nursing leadership and care management skill. So you can see this is a course that goes beyond nursing. It goes beyond nursing. So that's why I said if you are interested in taking your nursing career to the next level, this is one course that you need to consider. So if you look at the course module, the nurse as a team leader, it talks about the second module talks about nurse as a teacher, diploma in nursing management. Okay, this is the assessment, first assessment. Then caring in a hospital setting, case study in the UK. So you can see. So this particular one is talking about caring in a hospital setting and then using UK as a case study. So if you are planning to travel abroad as a nurse, this is one course that will give you an edge, especially if you are even moving to the UK, for work and based on being a nurse. Then communication skill, transcultural factor influencing nursing. This is the second assessment. The peri and preoperative patient care. You can see it has about in all 12 modules. So that's why I said it's a very robust course, 6 to 10 hours of learning. So let's check one or two reviews. Said this course helped me a lot in remembering about nursing. So based on this review, you see that this person is already a nurse. This course helped me a lot in remembering about nursing. This is another review from Margaret. Great learning experience with superb course outline. Okay, course layout. All right, so that's it on this diploma in nursing leadership and care management. So do check out this course. I'll leave a link to it in the description of this particular video. All right, so now let's look at the last one. So the last one, if you look at the one that we've looked at 9 so far, which are free courses. Now the last one is a paid course. Yeah, you save the best for the last, like they say. So it's a master course in healthcare management with evaluation. So this is actually a paid course, and however, before we look at the pricing, which you can see right here, but if you let's look at the course content. It's actually a 12 hours on-demand video. So this is what is included. It also comes with a certification. Don't forget, others that I've shared with you so far also comes with certification. So this is a 12 hours, 12-hour long video course. So if you look at the course content, introduction to healthcare management, the qualities to be a top healthcare manager. So now basically this course is, just like I said in one of those courses, is if you're already in the healthcare industry, if you're already a nurse, and like I said earlier, and you want to take it further, this is a great course, master healthcare management with evaluation. So let's look at it. It says healthcare management case study, addressing challenges, understanding healthcare policy, analyzing and global health challenges. You can see that this course goes just beyond nursing. Once you have taken nursing as to the next level, this is another course you need to consider. Okay, so it's a concept of tax to promote health. It's a reviewing an academic publication. I'm just looking at this randomly. This talks about academic English versus colloquial English, especially in healthcare. They are using UK as a case study. So health quality and outcome, modeling and discounting in health economics. So you can see that this is what's the right word for me to use here now? So this is a great course you might also need to consider. So it's the actual cost is actually $49.99, but as at time of doing this video, there is a 64% off. So you can just use the link to get it at if the discount is still available. So master course in healthcare management with evaluation currently has 169 rating and 1,605 students so far, and that's okay. As at time of creating this video, it has been updated recently in the same month when I'm making this video. So you can see that more informations are being added and being updated regularly. So you might need to also consider checking it out. It is a good value for money if you decide to take on this course. So those are the 10 courses I want to share with you in this particular video. I hope you find value in it. So I've shared with you 10 free courses. Actually 9 are free and 1 is paid. So I've shared with you a total of 10 courses that you can take that comes with certification. So like I said at the beginning of this video, these courses are great if you are new to the healthcare niche, especially as a nurse. So if you are a nurse and you want to either build your resume, you want to get more information or more knowledge about the field of nursing, this course is great for you if you are planning to travel abroad to work as a nurse. So do make sure you check out some of these courses and then to gain more knowledge and more certificates in your field of nursing. So if you have any question with me for me, just leave them in the comment section below, and don't forget I've leave a link to all of these videos I mentioned in this video. You'll find the link in the description of this particular video. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in another video. Bye for now.